So tonight, I'm making a little bit more progress on the 2003 Sport. Got all the 3 rust spots repaired and spot painted. Both rocker panels, actually the whole right rear quarter panel, and a spot under the license plate. Had a couple runs in the clear coat. I'd like to blame it on the cold weather in the shop, but it is because I just suck at painting. But those runs weren't bad. They were wet sanded out tonight and buffed. So onto the fender flares. My preferred method of restoring the flares is just 2 or 3 coats of Krylon plastic or 4 plastic flat black. So we got the front flares over there. Painted the back ones in place. So once that dries, we'll give it a wash and coat of wax. Well, the solution for the ride height issue with the ZJ lift, I'm going to try, well, I have already done it, I cheated actually. I just compressed the rear coils that come out of the front and cut 1/3 of one coil off. Didn't have to remove them to do that, which made it easy. Hopefully that's not too much, or maybe not enough, but trial and error here. Here's the 1/3 or 2/3 rather of each coil. So this one's all back seated. We'll probably take a minute just to clean up and throw a coat of paint on the frame section here. We'll drop it down and see where it sits with that 1/3 of a coil cut out of the rear spring. Hopefully we get down about an inch, inch and a half to get close to the front height. A quick coat of semi-gloss on the frame and on the drums. So what I've decided to do, I brought the yellow one in on the lift. Going to give it a look over, see what it needs underneath, and hopefully start disassembling the lights and fender flares and so forth. Maybe work on the fender bodywork. But we'll steal those wheels and tires for the time being, put them on the black Sport, lower it down and see how it looks. While I'm taking care of all the odds and ends and settling the ride height issue, on the 2003 Sport, the black one, I'm still waiting for my wheels to come back from powder coat. So we're going to have to hold off on road testing. Better, but all it looks like now is a Jeep that needs bigger tires. So the 2/3 of a coil, could have done a full coil. Looks good enough the way it is. Drive it around, let it settle in, see how it looks. But definitely needs a 32-inch tire on some kind of wheel. Some kind of 8-inch wheel. So almost closed the book on this one. Have to get into the interior. Do something to the roof to bring the color back. But it's come a long way. A very long way. But that's it with the ride height issue. I did take it all apart again. I took another 2/3 of a coil. So total almost a coil and a half out of the back. And I think it's sitting right exactly where I want it now. So suspension issues are done, and I'm not going to revisit that at all. Just have to pull it onto the drive-on lift, get under it, and tighten up all the trailing arms and track bar bolts and everything that was loosened up under there. Take it out for a ride, see how she goes. This is the last video for the 03 Black Sport.